Good day, class. Let us solve this WAEC question together. The question says, a man is 2.5 meters tall, looking horizontally depresses his eyes through an angle 30 degrees to look at the foot of a tree. What is the distance of the man from the foot of the tree? Now this one is angle of depression, and to form angle of depression is just when you, wherever you are, just look at the ground like this. When you put your eyes looking down, you are forming what we call angle of depression. It now depends on how you twist your neck that will determine the angle you are going to form, whether angle 30 degree, angle 40, angle 60, angle 90 degree. So it depends. So now let's now solve this solution. So the question says a man is 2.5 meters tall. So now the man that is 2.5 meters tall, 2.5 meters tall, okay, looking horizontally depresses his eyes. So looking horizontally depresses his eyes. That is, he looks down, okay, and through an angle 30 degrees. So he now form angle what? 30 degrees. Okay, to look at the foot of a tree. Okay, so what is the distance? So now, so we have the angle like this now. So we now label it to be A, B, C, and D. Now in this case now, when you look at it, we have angle A, B, C, and D. Now in this case, angle A, B, and D, angle A, B, D equals to angle D, B, and C. D, B, C. So when you look at it now, A, B, D equals to D, B, C. So that angle now is what we call alternate angles. So once we are able to prove it that like that they are equal, then this 30 degrees alternate to this side too. So 30 degree here is equals to 30 degree here. So as we now have it like that now we will now represent this our adjacent. That is AD. From here to here is AD equals to, let's use letter X to represent it. So which is equals to X. Now when we now look at it now, we are given angle opposite and the adjacent. So we are going to use tan. Tan 30 degree equals to what? Tan 30 degree equals to opposite over adjacent. That is 2.5 over X. Are we together? Now you have it like this. The next thing you are going to do is to cross multiply. So when you want to cross multiply, you assume that there is one invisible one here, then cross multiply. Now that when you cross multiply, tan 30 degree times X, it will give you what? X tan 30 degree equals to 2.5. Are we together? So in this case now, we are solving to get value of X, and we have tan 30 degree. You will now say divide both sides by what? By tan 30 degree, and it will now give us what? We know this is what we have now. S tan 30 degree equals to 2.5. And we now say divide both sides by tan 30 degree. So it will now give us over tan 30 degree over tan 30 degree. So 30 degree here, we cancel 30 degree here. So we now have it to be X equals to 2.5 over tan 30 degree. Are we together? So as we now have X equals to 2.5 over tan 30 degree, now press your calculator to find tan 30 degree. So tan 30 degree equals to X equals equals to 2.5 over tan 30 degree equals to 0.5774. 0.5774. That's what tan 30 degree equals to. Then from there, I will now say 2.5 divided by 0.5774. So when you divide it, it's going to give us 4.33. So as we have our x to be 4.33, then if you like, you can, if in the exam question they may ask you to leave your answer nearest whole number, then your answer will be 4, because 33 that you have, if you round it, you can only round it down and it will turn to 0. But if you ask you to leave your answer in one decimal place, then it will now be x equals to 4.3. And if it is nearest whole number, it will now be x equals to 4. Are we together? So, and the unit we are working with is meter. So x equals to 4. So you now come to the question here, equals to 4. So that's the distance of the man from the foot of the tree. So that's our answer. So kindly help us like it, share it, download it, and also help us subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.